All right. Welcome back to RPG Quest. And we are back to game 457, Star Wars KOTOR 2, the Sith Lords on the Xbox. How's it going, everybody? Happy Sunday. Foamed hello, Deadtail, Babaruskaya, Baines, Shuruguru, Night Race. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Back to more dark side goodness. We got a almost full team now. Still like one slot left in the team. It might be that handmaiden lady, which we probably have to go back and I don't think I talked to everybody in the in that polar region, but we've got the best team. We got HK-47. We got the best droid ever.
We have all but destroyed the Jedi Knights.
You're close to leaving Goto's ship.
The old Republic is crippled.
I'm on Dantooine now, or
Stop us now.
or no wait,
But there is one
Dantooine?
standing in our way.
I forget where I'm going.
One last Jedi.
I went to the moon of.
To choose his true role in the galaxy.
I'm definitely past that part.
If he joins us,
I caught up, Shuruguru. I caught up.
those who fight alongside him will follow. But if he takes the path of a Jedi, those who join him will feel the vengeance of the dark side.
Vengeance to the dark side. I did. What a surprise, right? Except we're not going for Jedi path. We're going for pure dark mode. I just unlocked, like, the new lightning spell.
The highly anticipated sequel to the 2003 Game of the Year, Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic 2,
The Sith Lords. It's the one where you, on the one where you fight alongside the Mandalorians. Sephiroth, Mr. Will with these 60 months of awesome support. Mr. Will, thank you so much for these 60 months. It seems like only last month was 59 months, I know, right? Time does fly. Thank you so much for the 60 months. Awesomeness. Start the timer. Yeah, I'm in Onderon. Yeah, that's where I went. I went to Onderon next. Yeah, Onderon. You end up like on the moon first. No, I just got to Onderon itself. You get Mandalore. Indeed. Good luck with Dantooine. I went to the other jungle planet. How in the world were we able to fit in this shuttle? It seemed like there's enough room for 3 people. There's enough room for like 1 person in here. Like, yeah, I imagine if you're playing this on PC, you're playing this modded. I mean, luckily I'm playing this on the Xbox Series X, which definitely upscales. Like, the models are definitely higher resolution, and I don't know if it upscales any of the textures. Textures definitely seem higher resolution, like, I don't know. Like, some of them anyways. And, of course, higher frame rates, so... But, of course, it's still the OG, like... The OG game is just, you know, the Xbox Series X for the OG Xbox games that it does support. Give you kind of like a higher quality version of the game, if you will. So, not bad. There's some stuff I wish it did, like, you know, I wish it would have some anti-blur filters for this stupid, you know, this thing, because trying to use any sort of, like, Jedi speed thing just, ugh, it's horrible. Oh yeah, the added content stuff. Yeah, I hear that stuff's pretty cool, too. Maybe once we eventually get a remaster of the game, they'll have all that stuff included, but we'll see.
It's been a while since you've docked here, hey? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. You are human, aren't you? Your face looks... never
A brood.
Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
Any news on the blockade?
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly if I
I were you, friend.
Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa.
Thanks,
Don't
Arsik.
lose it.
Hey, Boobnado. It's a good fever to have. Priceless.
If
Why?
you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse. Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
You got a visa. You know what's happening with KOTOR remakes? Every week, story changes. Yeah, pretty much, right? Well, I mean, I don't know, what's the company that's making the remake now? Do they have experience making these kind of things? Like, I don't have high hopes for any of the remakes.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your
Answered
business
my
on
lightsaber. First, persuade. I don't think my business is of any concern of
I
yours.
don't think your business is any concern of mine. Not only
These droids
is your
are not the ones
business
you're
not
looking
my
for.
Concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up. You should probably go about your business, whoever you are. Oh, don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
First persuasion. Is he gonna, like, break out of his cage? Maybe we can use our beast control, have him to attack the dude.
Fair winds to you, off-worlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant? The winds still taste of misfortune, then. Our beasts will continue to wait in their cages.
Their beast seemed restless.
Have been kept in their cages for a long time.
Look over there, shaking.
Yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them, frightening them. Perhaps
Maybe it's
it is
me.
The city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
Wait, so many beasts in cages.
The beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Ithorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now... I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them. Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
Tell me about the Beast Riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival, But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Galia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples, but now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
How are things unraveling?
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaklu argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Why is it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of Isis.
Bye. I want to do the beast taming.
Calm.
What?
It's a bad cage.
Run! The bomber is out of control!
Run away! Plague. What's the rest of my teammates, by the way? Oh, it's solo mode for some reason. No, it's tomorrow.
I don't know what to say. I heard stories.
So tomorrow's our Thanksgiving day off, if you will.
Riders. Or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first
I will.
rehearsal have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
We think a few credits is going to make this better.
I am so sorry for insulting you with my offering. Here is more. Again, I apologize.
Better. Special sale. Knucklish merchant, shouldn't you be roughing up some bits for a few credits? What do you have for sale? They bought new farms. He asked you to move chicken coop over to the new land. There's a very heavy bird den. Boo. Boo. Boo, I say. Alright, defense bonus. Let's get charisma and persuade, but we already have like force persuade now, so I don't think we need persuasion really all that much. Defense bonus isn't as good as the thing we have, I think. Excuse me. Your steel heavy armor. Shyarn. Bonus feat flurry and blow flurry. Not upgradable. It's expensive though, 21,000. An Airtech droid oxidizer. Sherik. 19,000, man. Anything that's decent is like just way too freaking expensive in this game. It's like 12,000 for this thing. Rebreather mask. Regeneration constitution, 10,000. No. Too expensive. That armor, I'm assuming, is not an upgrade. So we have defense bonus of 4 with this one. The other one has defense bonus of 3, but I think it had some stat gains. Yeah, well, let's go. Yeah, charisma and persuasion, which is just, Maybe good for Kreia? No. I didn't say Kreia couldn't equip it. What's Kreia using right now, actually? She's using a Jedi robe. Just because regeneration force points.
What's wrong?
Yes. Have you?
The Sith Lords. AKA KOTOR 2.
General Vaklu was an underground resistance leader during the Mandalorian occupation. He's a real hero.
Alright. Guess we're going this way. Use hologram.
In the latest news today, the Onderan Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the
Jedi
Republic
Empire.
vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderan military fighters.
Trying to think if that Jade Empire, is that one backwards compatible?
Queen Talia is
With
expected to make an announcement
Series X?
today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
There exists a Jade Empire remaster. Does there? Let's see. Series X backwards compatibility. There's only a few games that are, few OG Xbox games that are backwards compatible with the Series X. This game being one of them. Morrowind being another one, but I didn't have this system when I got to Morrowind, so. Jade Empire. There's not too many games left to play on the Xbox. Yeah, Jade Empire is backwards compatible. Hooray! Any more Xbox? I don't think I have that many Xbox games left to play, do I? There's like Fable, but of course there's that, like the later iteration of that. There's yeah, Jade Empire. Trying to think of what else. Come on, bud. Thank you. Oh, I gotta fix my links. Google links will no longer function after August 25th. Great. Could give those RPGquest.net links instead. X-Fatalics we've already beaten. There's Blackstone, Magic and Steel, which... Wait. Yeah, that one I have to go back to play at some point because that was a 2003 release. So I have to put that into my backlog of replaying potential. Jade Empire. That's about it, actually. Jade Empire is the only one, only like Xbox One that's not like, you know, released on later systems or whatever. It's almost on the Xbox. Do I have a copy of Blackstone Magic? I'll have to double check that one. Oops. Remember that's one I added later on. Let's see. I do not. Didn't pick up a copy of that yet. By why? That one's like a question mark in terms of, is it really an RPG? I don't know. I'll have to look more into that one. Merchant Quarter.
let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
Well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, ma'am, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
You have some sort of warrant.
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority.
These people are all from ISIS.
To question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
Journalists would be a poor cover for a spy. They're not well known for their discretion.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur.
Agent provocateur.
To sow dissent in our ranks.
Have any proof of any sort?
That is classified military information.
In other words, no, you don't have any proof.
I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder.
You have the wrong man, don't you?
I have the wrong man. Yes, you heard me right. We have the wrong guy, so let him go. But watch it, both of you. If I hear even a hint you're up to something, I'm coming back.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come...
Never get out of ISIS.
After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna get light side points, aren't I? Damn it. I wanted to kill him myself, but... I was hoping I would be able to fight those guys, but whatever.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
Hey, Cor, how's it going? Tom KOTOR walked you through a bus full of nuns to get to Jaywalker. Yeah, pretty much. It's your problem, not mine. Get out of my way. Here. We've balanced ourselves into to the right side of the Force.
Captain, you're back. Please tell me you have an open starport visa.
I don't have anything for you. You have to go. Rotor.
I'm not supposed to talk to off-worlders. Mother, why can't we go home? Mother, why can't we go home?
She sounds annoying.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency.
Indeed.
I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. You won't find a better deal.
Make it 3,000. Sounds valuable. Certainly someone will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
Who is she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Guess we'll have to find that person.
In the Council of Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for Colonel Tobin due to his brilliant command of our armada in the skies above Onderon. Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage. Tobin is one of Isis's greatest heroes and deserves recognition.
Armada.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I
Smelliest.
assist you?
You saying I stink? There's so many beast cages around.
Thorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Iziz.
Rising Sith Lord, yep. What's that tower?
It's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Iziz is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city.
Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
What's a Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
Beast Raiders aren't your enemies anymore. What happened?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars.
Beast
By the
Wars?
end of it, Gallia
Is that a
was
Lego
crowned
thing?
queen, and finally, there was peace between our people. It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu is
Right, Transformers.
Citizens
Close enough.
usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who know better than thugs.
Optimus Primal, yeah.
Certainly, things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
Lots of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements. I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it. Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian. The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gisco around here. They breed like mad.
We have good news. September is over. It's over. Is it over 9,000?
Stay out of trouble.
So many ISIS citizens around here.
We're going to have to find another source of cheap fuel now that Paragus is gone.
Guess I got a yellow lightsaber crystal. I still need a red or preferably purple, but didn't let me steal the one from the Jedi dude I killed, which sucks. Helmet Age. Helmet Age original was like limited release, physically anyways.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
God, I hate this guy's voice already. No, I live in Isis. Where'd you think I was an off-worlder?
You are. Wait, this is not so. You think to make a joke on Gagarin? But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed.
Class of heroes.
Pretend he isn't here.
Wizardry Exith.
Large variety of weapons. My stock is very good. You might want to buy some before the general decides he needs more blasters. Then weapon merchants like myself have the honor of providing them to him at a substantial discount, even below what it costs us. We do it happily, or else.
Or else what, Gag?
Or else we are very unhappy at not being able to do our part.
What can you tell me about ISIS?
Oh, everything is great here. We're all very happy. So very happy.
What's he got? Put some parts. Dark Jedi robe. Messiah ceremonial armor. Sith battle suit. Assuming you can't use that as a... no. Shiny heavy armor. Nothing useful. It's weird how, like, this is, like, more valuable than this. Even though, I mean, I guess it does regenerate force points, but what does one regenerate force points really give you? Is it going to make it that much better? Oh, jeez, Rick. Crowd.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Yeah. Queen should listen to the will of her people.
Exactly. That is all we ask. Close to 2/3 of Onderonians want to reclaim our independence, to isolate ourselves from the ravages of the Republic, to relive our golden age when we answered to no Senate.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close.
Not detention.
You can't silence me forever, soldier, but I'll keep my peace. For now.
These are dangerous times. People like Ponlar aren't making it any easier.
If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps later.
What if we get rid of the soldiers? Slice the computer. Access denied. What?
The rumor I've heard is that you don't fully agree with our queen and her supporters. If you aren't adverse to Queen Talia stepping down, we could use your help. It would be quite worth your while.
What's this about?
I'm a strong supporter of General Vaklu. The Merchant Quarter is an important area, not only financially but strategically as well. It is one of the few districts that is directly connected to the Royal Palace. The Queen and her advisors are well aware of this and have ensured that the captains here are extremely loyal to her. This presents complications for Vaklu. If you could arrange for them to be removed from their command, you will be richly compensated.
How much does this pay?
Each task you complete, I am prepared to pay you
2,500.
Plus you will earn the favor of some powerful people. We could make your job much easier here.
How do I remove them from their posts?
You can't attack them directly.
Aww.
The entire city would be after you if you assaulted their checkpoints. You may have to be subtle and patient. They don't have to be
No
killed.
patient.
Just removed from command.
Tell me about these
There's
captains.
Galisi at the starport. Riken commands from the turret tower. And Bastuco guards the entrance to the sky ramp. All loyal, and all need to be reassigned.
Tell me about
He
Galisi.
is the most junior of the captains. His superior, Captain Sulio, met with an accident. I believe you're familiar with that. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to nothing about him. He sometimes frequents the local cantina when he isn't at his post.
Well, Riken.
He's been responsible for the Merchant Quarter for years. He's been chastised repetitively for his criticism of General Vaklu. His years of service won't protect him if he continues to subvert the chain of command. He has received several warnings. With a nudge, he just may get a dishonorable discharge.
But Suko? Or Bastuco?
A true veteran, years of honorable service, completely dedicated to the Queen. Sadly, I think he's more on our side than the Queen's. But he's an old soldier that can't adapt to today's complex situation. Regardless of what the best interests of Onderon are, he won't swerve from executing the Queen's misguided decrees. Persuasion may be ineffective. Take this military security card. It can be used to slice into security terminals. Perhaps you will find solutions there.
Whatever course you wish to take, aiding this woman may be useful. We may gain Vaklu's favor, or learn more of his plans. Either way, helping Under should be carefully considered.
Just moving back and forth. I may see where the quest of her leads us.
General Vaklu may be at odds with us now, but it need not always be that way.
Use ISIS military security card. Market Square. Sky ramp. I think that's one of the captains. Whoops. One down. Where was the sky ramp?
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiaki.
Skylanders.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa.
Skylanders is an action-adventure game, thank you very much.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kati mogo krabo. Drum pabana karas mangra. Klalalava dumba compaile.
Klalala.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita. Ta bosananansata.
Would be deep consequences if Onderon secedes from the Republic.
Mogachi norta hirembe wanachi. Kati mogo krabo. Drum pabana karas mangra. Klalalava dumba compaile mokata.
Like la la la. What do you think of Queen Talia?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanana.
I know, right? Especially when you have a long conversation with an alien and it's just the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like, come on. Sometimes you'll get like different variations, like, you know, you'll talk to Twi'lek and then they're clearly angry, so they're gonna have like an angry kind of variation. But regular conversations, you're getting the same thing over and over and over. Especially the less intelligible ones, like Rhodians and stuff.
Twaracho monsincho mento barawamba. Machidos. Antes klilim sol nigi machunachi.
Moloda nawinki sa toma no kamarundisi makaranti. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Banyin sokokran. Mogachi norkata.
Who do you trust more?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Taracho mosincho kavavolpa muliji kumanaminta barawamba michedos. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yay tua ulwan jiuma.
Dawan siya mori konsova. Mawani din chori kitsodu sobarenwa. Dorchine soba wata.
Tong hite mo si Jochia yumba ditawa e bawatune ruta.
The Republic is taking advantage of Onderon. A little revolution now and again can be a good thing.
Muliwrawa iberendia tia Wishnu nunga se. Utadira mata mandrakotu sa minaringkadin.
Kalalay wisol buramwe. Grachine wamba.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yay tua ulwan jiuma. Kawana bota yuntatanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
There has been a serious accident here. The sky ramp is closed to all personnel pending an investigation. Leave, now!
But I need to grab the loots. Don't mind me, just searching his body.
There has been a serious...
Alright, so that's one dude done. This guy here we have to, I don't know.
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
Maybe the trouble's nicest.
Actually, I wasn't telling you about it before. Like I said, I was warned by command to keep my opinions to myself. Ask around, though.
Why don't you tell me what you really think?
Yes, tell them what you really think, Riken.
I don't think so. I know you'd like nothing better than getting me drummed out of the military, but I'm not gonna say a word.
Urge to speak your mind must be overpowering. Say what you really mean.
What I really mean? General Vaklu may be a war hero, but everything he's done since the war has been poison for us and the Republic. There are rumors, always spoken quietly, that he has made alliances with dark powers. Things worse than the Freed and Nad movement from our past. I think...
That's enough! You may be the Queen's pawn, Riken, but you will not rail against a brilliant general like Vaklu.
Can't you see it? He's slick with words, but Vaklu's inner circle are responsible for dark deeds. Anyone that speaks out against him is labeled a rebel spy. You think the Republic needs a few hundred spies in ISIS? Most spies are picked up in raids and never heard from again. It's just wrong.
I will see you are relieved of your command for this. Your mouth just ended your career. No matter how distinguished your war record is, it is over.
I don't know how much more help I'll be. Won't be in the military too much longer.
Hooray! What's the other dude? Eliminated 2 of the Royalist captains from their posts.
You again? You don't need to see me if you want to leave the city. Once you get to the stone, you've done
There's some dude who's supposed to be part of the port or something.
The merchant quarter is mostly safe. Other parts of the city have had real trouble.
Do I know you?
Queen Talia is a smart and capable ruler. The times before the Republic were terrible.
Don't know. Just love the galaxy-sized smooth brains you have for neighbors. 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 9 degrees Celsius outside. It's time to open every window and door in the hallway. That's always fun. You know, you got to air out the, you know, the bad air in the middle of winter. At least it's not snowing. Time to open up all the windows and start cranking up the heat. The other captain dude.
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion?
The vacuum is in their
Perhaps
heads.
they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No!
No!
If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
Everyone join Ponlar. The Queen's reign must end.
That's right! Death to the Queen!
Death to the Queen!
Grab arms! We will march!
Why are you joining in this? I prefer Vaklu over Talia, but this is hardly a task for a warrior.
We want to work with Vackley. We need to give him some sort of sign. This is as good as any. I don't really care about that. I just want to join in the fun.
Maybe I should have left you on Duxon.
You would fight with them? This is madness! We need reinforcements!
Hey, Tyrionian.
Joins us! Let's fight these rats!
Oh no, we lost influence with Mandalore. Yeah. That was fun.
Yes? Have you come with questions? Very well. What is it that drives you? I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems that at times of stress and pain, if they catch us unawares, then the pain is transmitted between us. When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus.
Why did you do this? I know exactly. All those sweet, sweet XPs. won't have any
It seems
advantages.
the Force flows easily between us.
We already.
A powerful take.
Oh, should teach me more of the Force. I should ask the lesson related to my
Have you done
skills.
as I asked?
I devoted myself repairing machines. I did raise my repair skill a little bit.
Very well. Then know this. Many are the times I meditate in the silence of my chambers. Do you know why I do this? I do
Hey, Mr.
this
J.
so that I might
It's going well.
center myself, listen to the currents of the galaxy. There are others who may achieve this in occupying the mind, in achieving a moving meditation where operating on machinery achieves a similar effect. Skill does not always draw from the Force, but it is a measure of power nonetheless. It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos, or grant enlightenment. Much can be achieved without the Force, as you know. Life continues, persists, and may be helped or harmed as a result. Now I am tired.
It is.
Leave me to my meditations.
You've earned a bonus to your weakest and strongest skills. You have also recovered some of your connection to the Force. Sweet. Hey, multi-gun man. It's going great.
Yes? Have you? Very well. What?
Can you teach me any lightsaber forms?
Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho, the simplest of the forms, return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience.
We know about the Makeshi technique.
A technique that helps one resist the force attacks of an enemy and also is excellent in lightsaber combat. It does more damage, but it leaves you vulnerable to other attacks. Use it against others wielding the Force or lightsabers, but not against anyone else. Others may come with time, with experience.
What about the Saresu?
A defensive technique, but effective. Use it if you do not wish to be hit, or if you are facing many opponents with blasters. With a lightsaber blade and enough skill in deflection, it is an excellent defense against blasters, but in other situations, it merely delays the inevitable. Others may come with time, with experience.
What about the Xian?
An aggressive technique, but it is powerful, effective. It can counter blaster weapons and add to the damage of your critical. Others may come with time, with experience. Very well. What?
Wish to know more about the Force forms.
Very well. Of which did you wish instruction?
The one that allows me to focus the
It
Force.
allows you to recover your strength with the Force more quickly, and it lends strength to your Force powers. It has no other drawbacks. Such a form is a gift, preferred of the Jedi consulars, and effective in combats where you must fight only through the Force. Ask, and I will...
Great, what are you, a Jedi? A Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am...
She's a great Jedi.
And that is enough.
Then what were you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
Still wish to hear the story. FMV.
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition.
She has a red lightsaber. She was Sith.
There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense. I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Take what strength you may steal from me. That is all I need be to you. In you all my hopes rest for the future, for the Force.
Need more than that, Kreia.
Means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Right. More remains. Oh, everybody's in my way. Oh no, he's too busy to speak now. He doesn't seem busy.
You're back to visit me. 2 of the poor captains have lost their commands. Great shock, no doubt. Just 1 more left, and the Royalist captains will be no more. Here is the sum of credits we agreed upon. There's Galisi at the starport.
Yeah, I didn't see Galisi at the starport.
And Bastuco guards the entrance to the Skyramp. He's the most junior of the captains. Besides his strong loyalty to the Queen, I know next to
Yeah, maybe just need to
he sometimes
go to the canteen, I guess. 5,000 bucks, sweet. You can buy some shit. Still pissed that there was one time I bought a bunch of weapons, upgraded it, and then the weapons just disappeared. I don't know what happened to those weapons. They were gone. I thought it was because I got my lightsaber and then somehow it overrode my weapons, but even loaded a save before that happened. My weapons are gone, so Galisi. You regretted that? Cut was very left cut. It was probably. It probably wasn't. It didn't get like a second pass over that, you know, made it good, right? Yeah, you might need more men. Definitely need more men. Yeah, I need slightly more men, guys. A little more men. That was fun, though. My force power even go down after doing all that. Ultimate power. Beast Rider thug.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills.
Garbage pile. It's a pile of trash. Some of it looks like it comes from the local cantina. How come we didn't dig through it?
Have any work that needs to be done?
Robot.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Alright, sorry, I'm back. Quality droid components. Let's see what you have for sale. Let me just see how if I can already be a little more helpful.
Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Please give me components for free.
That goes against my primary behavior
Damn
programming.
it.
All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. 1B8D cannot haggle. This is also a part of my primary behavior matrix.
1B8D. Request all access market conditions. Change all, multiply by 0.
Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods?
What do we have for sale? Discounts. In stock infinite. Agrinium armor. Commercial plating Mark II. Wisdom upgrade. Because, you know, droids need wisdom. What the hell would you need wisdom on a droid? Like you're casting force powers. 3+2 energy collector. Yeah, nothing good. Nothing good. I know, right? Or if you can like buy a bunch of stuff and sell it at a higher price, probably not.
Any good finds?
The cantina. No fight or kill, aw.
Donos Emerakith, Wanaragora Chidrumka, sa Inchobin Sasha, Dosimana Rachata.
What do you want?
Wachosimu Porinda Rakawa, Ichirendumu, Parama Kawana Abawasi. You Kroren one Mapusik in Nolara. Bomabe want to susitu Mukarata. To Estrictonatada Bear Mabar Jokto. Torenibu Uturata Sisi Naborokra. Inwamagro, may rangana noluja.
There seem to be a lot of people who are in the need one. 500. Somebody offered me 2,000. No deal. Only have mine and I'm using it. Slicer. What's going on here? Bye. It's good DC.
You look like an off-worlder. My name's Galisi. I'm a checkpoint captain at the merchant quarter. If you're here for Juma juice, it's not that good. But at least it's cheap. I don't think Bith have the same sense of taste we do.
The idea of an open visa seems terrible. Well, I'm assuming it's open as in it's like not like tied to anybody yet, but then you like, yeah, then you put your ID on it and now it's like yours. It's like a blank check. How's the checkpoint?
Long day, as always. Sulio was captain of that checkpoint for years. I never knew why she came here every night until I got her job.
What's so tough about it?
We stand at the checkpoints all day long. It gets hot out there and my feet are always killing me. But now I'm in charge and everybody's problems are mine. So I have to deal with all the people begging to get out of the city. Every one of them's got a story. Let me tell you, there are a lot of sad stories out there.
Tell me about Studio.
She was murdered. I didn't want her job, but I got it now.
Well, somebody else is about to get murdered. But you know about the murder.
Same as everyone. People are trying to blame that doctor, Dagon Gent. I don't think even Command believe he did it, but someone's got to take the blame. I almost think that investigators aren't really looking. Dagon's convenient. They don't want to find the real murderer.
Just like check your international visitors, exactly. You sound nervous.
Julio was murdered. Maybe even assassinated. I might be a little paranoid. I have a wife and daughter to look after, and I feel like I'm a target now. I'm tempted to just grab my family and take the first shuttle out of here.
That sounds like a good idea. You need to think of your family first.
I really am torn.
Damn it.
There are some days where I think I'm a fool to stay.
Pat, enough. It's time to leave for your children.
I've gone over this so many times.
Failure.
No, I still don't know what to do.
You should leave ISIS quickly. If you don't...
So the rumors are true. If you're working with who I think you are, I'll leave. Right now. Just don't hurt my family.
No promises.
I won't tell anyone. I'll be on the first shuttle out. I'll be going.
Where'd he go? He moved fast. Yep. What do you know of this city? What do you think of the General and the Queen? What do you do? Could you be a little more vague?
Dahuba o Sakurata go Jujuto Yoki. Hiata Yamba Wachiaki Yukito Tune.
Well, you know the city.
Takumeta Kaplaya Justin Miki Gonko Bea.
What did you order? I'll just guess.
Great waitress.
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber
crystal.
Something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa.
I'll take the crystal for the visa. You need an open starport visa for.
Don't worry what I'll do with a visa. Maybe I'll just take a vacation.
That sounds
Maybe I
honest.
just want to visit my mother on Nar Shaddaa. Decent citizens like you really don't want to know what I'm going to do with it.
Your mother's a Hutt? You have an honest face. You'll answer my question. What do you need the visa for?
You have an honest face. I will answer your question. I need to transport permacrete explosives for the exchange. They're going to use it to take care of some competition and some local authorities. Permanently.
Lightsaber crystal, what does it do?
Many Jedi have fought on this world. One of them lost their lightsaber in the Beast Wars. A reliable source says it's a rare Quixoni crystal. Incredibly rare and valuable.
Quixoni crystals are from an earlier age. Some of the first Jedi found them on a planet whose sun was dying. At the time, they were matchless in power. The star went nova millennia ago. They are as rare and as valuable as she suggests.
I see that's grabbed your interest, eh? There's only one way you're going to get it. One open starport visa. No visa, no crystal.
Guess we know where we're bringing our visa. But I know you'll live up your end of the bargain.
Guess we'll trade them simultaneously. And if you aren't satisfied with your payment, I'll let you switch it for something else. I don't want to cross a Jedi.
I know I'm a Jedi other than my appearance.
It's a small
my lightsaber.
universe. I don't really care about the trouble that's behind you or ahead of you. We have exactly one thing we can talk about. Starport visas.
Right, well we know where the visa's going.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you.
Speak up.
Jedi, right?
You look familiar too.
I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle.
I remember Daggery Minor.
Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi. Do you still serve the Republic?
I'm out for myself now. The Republic is no concern for me.
The Republic needs every capable person they can get. If you'll excuse me.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you?
Let's play some Pazak.
Welcome back. My deck... We haven't played before, so you should know I don't pull any punches. Every game, I play to win. You prove your mettle, and I might throw in a bonus one of these rounds. But enough of my cautionary advice. Let's play.
Yeah, you don't want to know where he keeps his deck. Really? It's an actual 20. Most of these natural 20s he's getting. It's not fair. It's clearly cheating.
That's a shame, friend. Do you want another match? You want another game? You've got it.
Let's get to use a card. Damn it. It's his last card. So give me 17, won't be enough. Damn it, it's too much. No.
That round you had the luck of a hairless bantha, friend. Perhaps next time the cards will treat you better. Do you want another match?
Let's reload.
Welcome back. My deck... We haven't played before. You prove your mettle.
Really? He gets a natural 20. Really? He hasn't played a card yet and he's winning too. Not fair. Oh, what the hell? Game cheats, man.
That's a shame, friend. Do you want another match? You want another game?
He's gonna get a natural 20, guaranteed. Alright, at least use the card.
Finally, some worthy competition for a worthy pastime. I'm curious if you can do that again. Do you want another match?
Let's try it
Want
again.
another game? You've got another game.
Of course you get lucky. He's gonna get a natural 20. Of course.
Do you want another match? You want another game?
So that's when they get to like 21st, so they stop, and then you know what you need to beat them. Here, for once I'm getting the good luck. Oh, should have used the +6 there. Really? Natural 20. Oh well. Somehow got a 1 there. That's not what I meant to do. Whatever. Of course, now I could have used the +6. Really, game?
Do you want another match?
Any better cards is what I need.
Welcome back. We haven't played before. You prove your mettle.
Wow. Natural 20.
Finally, do you want another match?
But I say first. Didn't mean to make a new slot there. Using up all my hard drive space.
My deck. You want another game? You've got. Almost had you there at the end. The cards are fickle friends at best. Do you want another match?
Keep winning and see what he's gonna offer.
Welcome back. You know your cards. I'm certainly up for some more spirited competition, though.
Of course, it gets natural 20. meant to do.
That's a shame, friend. Do you want another map? You know your cards.
Gotta win. You gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
I almost had you there at the end. Do you want another match? You know your cards.
I can stop any time. I just choose not to. Huzzak, indeed. How's it going, Zabornik? No. Play card. Stand. He's gonna get 20. I guess he had to use a card to do it. Yep, I lose.
Do you want another map? You know your cards.
Wasted the card and he lost.
Wow, those were the best credits I ever spent. If you ever want to give me private lessons or let me buy you a drink, look me up. As for
Is he hitting on me?
However, I think you cleaned me out for the night. I promised you some Pazak cards, and I always keep my word. Here you go.
Net change credits is received 0. How did I clean him up for the night if I literally, like, didn't take any more money from him? So we got a bunch of cards. +5, ±1, +/-3.
It's the Pazak Shark. No more games for me. I know when I've been beat.
Tonoranga Manakan. Ipoicho. Tonoranga Manakan.
Went the wrong way. Thug. Thug. Thug.
This
Pinar.
room is reserved, off-worlder.
You're a swoop racer, aren't you?
I suggest you leave the room, off-worlder. I've got all the fans I need right here. So don't space yourself.
Dance, ladies, dance. Talking about dancing, I need to go back and see the dancer on the other planet there to get some more money from her. It's been a while since we visited her. Same thing with that slaver dude. We need that sweet, sweet cash. You seem to be in a good mood. You want the war to come? If the war actually happened, would you be shut down? I want to race. What if I get? What do I get if I win? 5,000 credits. What are the rounds? Yeah, I wonder who that was. Competition like here. Controversial. How is she controversial? Let's do some swoop racing. Anybody else for Fazak? Buy you a drink. Look, I just want information. I think I could pile up Chuba eating space debris. Zoom, much fun, go. Hi. Yes, swoop. Yes, swoop's fast. Is there anything I can help you with? Let's say Booba. Until he said Booba. It's a great fix. I'm going to stand over here now. Bahima. Don't ever mention my appearance again. See where I can find an extra starport visa. Several rough characters in here. A little more than thugs. Anything I can do to help?
Minsukray masukun batungala. Meron tono junsa raka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo ratamana sobu.
How's it changed recently?
Minsukray masukun batungala. Meron tono junsa raka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo ratamana sobu.
John Farm.
Purnacha niso pamaranga do risa vota. Gowana me. Sucha tola bache kamantuch. Purtekchoka.
I'll drink General Vaku's help. Struggle.
Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tachimorosa kamsa. Javaskobo subjo. Rigiso karvenoxo. Mochi tosasa grindeyo.
For yourselves, I didn't know Onderon was a conquered planet.
Mizoto minaka de sama krama krach vituto. Vakaraze zo mama. Potaka shibing tan. Pereka tocha haremba. Sobo rama hota watakan.
Looks like the Republic has been bad for Onderon.
Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tachimorosa kamsa. Javaskobo subjo. Rigiso karvenoxo. Mochi tosasa grindeyo.
She's clearly a native of this planet, by the way.
Wantabani sochu. Norotoga proto lala shishi. Juwadosa jibacha. Ratak mansan. Tokosha na chitolo. Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tachimorosa kamsa. Javaskobo subjo. Rigiso karvenoxo. Mochi tosasa grindeyo.
What can I do?
Botenya go jucho picha. Wantabani sochu. Norotoga proto lala shishi. Juwadosa jibacha. Ratak mansan. Tokosha na chitolo. Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tachimorosa kamsa. Javaskobo subjo. Rigiso karvenoxo. Mochi tosasa grindeyo.
No. Who's the person I talked to the race? I do race with bikes, if that's what you meant. I want to race. Ready to race. You can't use force persuade to get a freebie. 5501. How did I not hit that one? God. Let's see the... Oh god. Definitely be the 5501 easily, but this building that one sucks. Ignores request a grudge match. See who is the victor in the first round. We'll still offer 500 credits for this match, but if you win, you'll be undisputed first round champion. I want to race. Money I made for you, I'm not going to pay the fee. I want to cut the profits. 51 of 64. That one you can't even hit. Oh god. No, just fuck that up. I'm still one. Even though I fucked up big time in the middle there. $1,400, sweet. Panar was the thug dude.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. I suggest you leave the room, off-worlder.
Tawini Malre. Krachi Kusaku. John Sobon. Mogachi Norta Imbraewe Sotami Egypt.
There was that so painful.
Krani Rando Totala Cortola Zoto Kawana Bota.
Right, round 2. Ready for the second round. 47. They're like not screw up this time. If he's got 47 something. You cannot hit that one. That's impossible to hit. God. No. Oh, it just made it. Race. $43.04. It's gonna be tough. Have to basically be perfect. Oops. Nope. Definitely not. Whatever you try. Oh, I actually hit that one that time. Oops. No. Yeah, it's not gonna be possible. Yeah, you have no way of getting close to 43 whatever unless you do perfect. Oh, of course it does. I mean, that's basically Pod Racer, but without, like, you know, any of the complexity as a Pod Racer. Pod Racer with just some, like, very basic, obstacles and stuff like that, and like basically pretty much 3 lanes. That one seems to be really hard to hit. Come on. Should just reload. It should just be like retry. Oh god, no. Yeah, pretty much. You want to be, you basically have to like hit every like, pretty much have to hit like every boost and not hit anything solid. Well, it's a mini game. Yeah, like 4304 is like, I got like 46. That's the best I've done. I have to shave 3 seconds off, which apparently you have to do a perfect run. At least this one you can like mash the buttons, because every time your power level gets maxed out, you have to like be able to upshift. You pretty much have to do that like as fast as possible, so you just mash the button. And that one seems to be especially hard. I've only hit it once. Shit. You can also jump over some of those mines too. Tried to jump over that, didn't work. You're hearing that a lot. It's the only one that you actually have to jump in this entire race, just that starting area. God. Oh God. Problem is that one has like kind of a blind... You don't see until it's too late. Like a blind hill there. I tried that and it doesn't seem to work. The one time I did hit it, I didn't do a jump. Seems to be just like, I don't know, maybe the speed. Maybe I was going a little bit slower and I somehow hit it. I don't know if it's needed, like it's probably not needed at all to get the perfect score. You basically have to get there without like any... without like hitting any, well at least not hitting any major obstacles. I'm sure like just bumping off the sides probably doesn't lose you too much time, but... You're basically stopping dead in your tracks by hitting a mine or something like that, then you're really fucked with that one. Like hitting that's probably not the worst, like, oh God. Oh God. See, hitting that's bad though. It's the blind one, I need to go to the left. Better jump, but it doesn't seem like jumping over the mines works too well. Tried it before a few times on like other ones. Seem to have a pretty high like vertical range. Come on. I for sure was far enough to the left there, or the right. money back. Or like 2,000 bucks we spent. I don't know if there's any reward to doing all this, but I mean, you get 5,000 bucks, so. Well, 5,500 bucks. No! Hit the wall. Just try to jump over that one. Stupid walls. Hit that one. I did jump there, but God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. No. Fuck. Yeah. This game's evil. This is completely optional. I mean, I don't know if there's any other reward beyond, you know, getting some credits, but considering some of the, like, good equipment is expensive as shit, though. It's not like there's any easier way of making money. Definitely not gonna be playing Pazak to get, you know, 10,000 credits or whatever. No. Almost enough. Yeah, if I didn't hit that, I definitely would have made it easily. This music? Yeah. And this game gets me so many VOD mutes on Twitch. Get so many VOD mutes, it just like unpublishes my VODs automatically because like, oh, we got too many VOD mutes. We unpublish your VOD just in case, right? It's like, of course, Star Wars music. Just anytime there's Star Wars music, you get all the VOD mutes. Almost as much as Professor Layton. Professor Layton is definitely way worse than Star Wars, though. Like, the entirety of a Professor Layton playthrough will get your entire playthrough muted. God damn it. Yeah, it's annoying. At least with YouTube, they just, like, you know, you can't monetize your thing or whatever. On Twitch, it's like, no, we're just gonna mute the entire VOD. It's like, really? Luckily, it seems if I upload, if I export the VOD from Twitch to YouTube, it, like, the YouTube VOD doesn't have the mutes. So at least there's that. It does, but I mean, they have stuff in place, right, to do that. Twitch doesn't, so it's like, no, we're just gonna we're just gonna mute the whole thing. In general, like, you get a lot less issues with Twitch in terms of, like, a lot less things are copyright claimed or whatever on Twitch compared to YouTube, but Twitch just basically, like, nukes the whole thing, right? Like, you just mute the whole VOD. So it's more annoying, even though the no! God damn it. That one spot is like the most annoying one. That's why I have everything on both Twitch and YouTube. Fucking hell, every time. Bounce off the walls, just... That one's really hard. All the other times I, like, passed that place, I was going slow enough where that wasn't an issue. But of course now I can't go slow. I gotta go fast. But yeah. There's nothing compared to Professor Layton. Professor Layton, like, you play Professor Layton on Twitch, your entire VOD's going to be muted. Like, every song in Professor Layton's been, like, copyright claimed or whatever. Which is ridiculous. Never seen any games with that bad of a thing. I'm sure even, like, GTA games would have less, like, copyright, or, like, VOD mutes or whatever compared to Layton. I mean, if you had the radio playing 24/7. Yay, we did it! About freaking time. You have one. John Rafar's time is no more. For a rookie to do so well is incredible. Reflexes must be almost Jedi-like. Here are your credits, Swoop Champion. You're always welcome here. Kingdom Hearts games? I don't remember... I mean, Kingdom Hearts had some stuff, but nowhere near as much as Professor Layton and obviously Star Wars. Like, Star Wars, the entire VOD, just like... You go to the VOD and you check out, like, the muted sections. It's just, like, every little few steps. Kingdom Hearts, I mean, for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, or... They just, yeah, only played one so far. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, Layton, yeah, no. The entirety of the Layton soundtrack. Yeah, maybe 2 might be worse. Maybe they use a lot more, like, Disney music in 2. Alright. Save after all that. Got ourselves tons of money now. Alright, so I gotta make sure when I get that that open visa there, I come back to trade for that crystal.
A lot of credits to be made around here, if you have the right.
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right
He's got the exclamation mark.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Where is he?
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
You think Dagon did it?
Like I would know. Isis is a crazy place right now.
You're crazy and kill the actors when he tries. I tried to see if they... I mean, they let us talk to those swoop dudes. I thought maybe we'd be able to, like, somehow sabotage them to make them slower or whatever, but...
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to.
He's gone now.
If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Shadow of Light, really? That's kind of a weird one. Yeah, very few... Twitch in general gets very few VOD views. I get a lot of copyright claims, like content ID, not copyright claims, but content ID stuff on Twitch. So it's just auto content ID, or on YouTube, sorry. On Twitch though, it's very few. Definitely Star Wars stuff, Lord of the Rings stuff. So anything that's like based on like a movie IP. You're definitely getting a lot of VOD mutes, but most games generally don't get it. Don't have that kind of issue.
Yes. Have you come?
Anything else in this area? Nope. It's basically just this area and the last area we're in. It's the entirety of the, It's more dudes. Oh no. More dudes that are gonna die really quickly with force lightning.
Sommogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi gita yavach, pictarishan, bram tavan soju. Da come jusmak miki baranye doso so rika chondin, wana magrable mogo.
You're threatening me, prepare to die.
Wan rika chotin wani maurata wakata chi lumagisba.
A force mask. I'm gonna be hiding our face now. -4 wisdom, hell no. It's just good for like the other people.
Yeah, what do you want?
Give me some stimulants. You're a leader of the Mandalorians. I would have thought you'd be tougher than you are.
I fought countless battles. Ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up, and even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider, but now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons, and my cunning. Now, was there something else you needed?
Some remnants of a droid here. Bounty Hunter starport visa? Is that a blank visa? Or do I need somebody to slice it first? If it doesn't put anything in any sort of order. Like, where's this Bounty Hunter's visa in my list? I mean, I guess it kind of puts them in order, but... The visa is useless to you at the present because it is key to the identity of a Twi'lek Bounty Hunter you obtained it from. Yeah, definitely need to slice it. It's basket hilt.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have her watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
It's flurry. Let's give her... We got 2 powers. Healing. Master heal. Got that for sure. We get to get some sort of like Jedi defense because I'm sure we're going to be running into Jedi at some point. Master battle meditation. Are you still there?
It's the Offworlder. Listen, let's keep this brief. I've probably lost my command already because of the conversation we had. I don't see how it could get worse, but the galaxy has a funny sense of humor about that.
You have a man named Dagan Gent in
We
custody.
certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who got murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the Starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
How long is Dagon going to be questioned?
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
How can I eliminate him as a suspect?
I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
Can I see
him?
him?
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously. Stay out of trouble.
Let's go get our other 2,500 bucks from the lady over here. How much money do we have now? 22,000. Soon to be 25,000.
You're back to visit me. So all 3 captains have been removed from their posts. You're quite impressive. Here's the reward I promised. I will let my friends know of your able assistance. I'm certain we can return the favor at some point in the future. You've made a powerful ally, Jedi.
It's fine.
Yes.
So I still don't have a slicer to get that visa open, but maybe we'll run to that later. Alright, back to the cantina. Talk about Captain Sulio's murder.
Wait your turn. I have 3 customers ahead of you.
3?
Tu nita manta yumar lorda wata no sanastika.
Talking about Captain Sulio's murder.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosanan ansata.
Saw a clip the other day of a musician artist who's reacting to this playlist published by some Chinese guy. He was getting copyright stricken by. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, right? Exactly as your line of business.
Da upa go sakurata go mungachino ta imbre wanachiki.
Ooh, a slicer. Right. That's just who we need.
Kavadumba poswaka tayamukata. Ta kometa playa justinga miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king mulara kichi puta casa kisha.
Any reason why Deck can get one kill Sulio?
Tonkinga ba no jansaka ni garaska. Tanjanik mawimbo granda mi bilad. Kavadumpa munsuro kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Kavadumpa munsuro kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Takometa.
So it's also super easy to like copyright strike a channel that doesn't have any like copyright. Like you could just say, oh yeah, this is my copyright work, and then boom, you get a copyright strike. Like anybody can go and like basically like shut down a channel by copyright striking them with illegitimate things, and YouTube is pretty much hands off. Want to fix that, you basically have to go to court or whatever, which is ridiculous. Of course, you know, copyright, you know, YouTube could go and like remove the strike or whatever, but it's just a lot of headache for everybody involved. It's a fake strike or whatever. Yeah, since it's a slicer. Friend of a friend told me that you're the guy I should talk about adjusting separate visas. 500 credits. I don't know the visa will work.
Kavadumpa munsuro kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji uma. Mulibrawa iberendia dia Vishnu.
Sweet. Alright, give me my crystal, please.
Do you have a visa yet? I'm still paying very well for it. Some unique items you won't get anywhere else, including a lightsaber crystal.
Want to activate Kevin Celio's murder.
I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on.
What are they questioning you about?
Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I want to talk to you about anyway.
I have an open starboard visa right here.
I had faith you'd get hold of one. I've always been good at spotting talent. I've got big plans for it.
Let's trade.
So what do you want for it? A weapon, money, or the lightsaber crystal?
Why not all three?
Here you go. If you aren't satisfied with it, just let me know.
Crystals... Quixani? Alright, is that a good crystal at least? I think it would be with the rest of the upgrade stuff, but I guess not. Let's go on top. Generate force points +1, +5 damage. Hell yeah. Can be used by Dark Jedi? No problem. It'd be funny if it was like Light Jedi only, but you get dark force points by working with her.
This room is reserved, off-worlder.
I talked to you about Kevin Celio's murder.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance.
You know Dagon Gent?
I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Beckel's turf.
Who's Beckel?
Beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
If you'll excuse It's the Bazak Shark.
You talking to me about Captain Celio's murder?
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Someone saying Celio deeply humiliated Duggan the night she was murdered. A very good motive.
She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
Happened on the night of the murder.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Bazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend.
Where'd you find the body?
Outside the door by the junkie.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Know him? He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion.
Can I talk to you about Captain Celio's murder? Bahima, Nico, Pinar, and Kip. We talked to Pinar and Kip.
Oronos Marana, Potaga, Doverinincha, Yonan.
So you want my other print now? Who's the other one you said talk to him? Bagar? Whatever. Don't know.
Greetings, Master.
So trying to shoot for anything related to Captain Celio's murder. The only thing you find is dried blood where she was killed. Maybe there's something else in the area. I think they would have cleaned up the blood stain on the ground. This is the remains of a serving droid, still clutching a serving tray. It has been heavily scavenged, and the head is missing.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Back to the cantina. The bouncer would have known something if he wasn't there that day. A broken serving droid by the murder scene. Where's Bahima? It's possible the droid saw something that we could recover.
That
was missing.
Are you satisfied with your... I really can't be any help.
This room is reserved. If you ask me. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
You did where Scavenger got the
I
droid.
wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
You know where?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
I talked to you about Captain Sulio's mother. Race of mine, Doug and Kent is being questioned by the military about this. I'd like to get him free. Do you know Doug and Kent? Alright, let's go get that head.
Greetings, Master. Do you have any interest in my goods?
1B8D. I need to know if you have any parts from one of the Bohemia's serving droids.
Entity Bahima unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
I'll buy those parts.
Market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Too much.
Thank you for your business.
Kif in the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
This game really likes having you backtrack over and over again. Are the remains of S0D3.
Kawana bota yulatanga mamadura. Tayaita taposanansata.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tapos nansata.
Nico.
It's the Bazak Shark. Foul business, that.
I'll show you S0D3's last transmission.
It'll help Dagon. You got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here?
Back again, couldn't have killed Captain Sulio.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico can explain it.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Bazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
So old.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
How much investigating did you do? You just called them a few names.
We did our job, Offworlder. And an hour or two of meddling on your part gives you no right to say that. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
You talk to anyone at the bar, others can confirm they were good friends.
Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were not pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
So, were other people? Some scavengers are stripping the serving droids within a minute or two. It's true, Nico saw him come from his office.
The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
Came from his office, but a recording of the murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction.
You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gant out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
Major seemed particularly unwilling to let the Dagon was
The
innocent.
investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say anymore. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gant's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. What the hell happened to you anyway? Your face looks like the back end of a dewback. Well,
rude.
Regardless, I owe you and Mandalore one.
This is a mess. Must have been looted.
Yeah, it was. Although it looked pretty much like this to begin with.
The doctor's office would be more sterile.
A little dirt never killed anyone. Well, maybe a few people. But they didn't pay too well, so they got what they deserve. I give my customers a menu of options. If they go for the deluxe, I'll clean up the place and put on a new smock. Otherwise, they knew the risks.
Why don't you call them patients?
Patients, customers, idiotic hut spawn, call them what you like. Most doctors tell you that they get into the business to save lives. Most of them are flaming liars. At least I'll tell you the truth. I'm in it for the credits. Like what?
Miller said you might be able to help me out.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hut's vault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
Who's trying to kill the Queen?
Nobody knows for sure, but everybody thinks that General Vaklu has to have something to do with it. They're keeping the attempts quiet, but that place is locked down tight.
Trying to get in touch with the Jedi Masters inside the palace.
Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty on Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is.
Who do you think it is?
I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one.
You can get in touch with someone inside the palace?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Who has them?
Kel's gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
That short lightsaber. Two short lightsabers now. So we dual-wield short lightsabers if we really wanted to. Ooh, it's purple. Sweet. Guess we're gonna get that gem. Purple. Are we holding onto the lightsaber? Where's the workbench around here? Is there a workbench around here? When did I level? We got 2 powers. Let's see. Let's get some Death Field. And where did we get Mind Trick? Must have been given to us automatically. Cause an opponent to fight for you. Probably good to eventually get some of these like anti-force powers, but we haven't really been running into like too many force enemies. Probably not until we finish all the main like 4 areas, then I'm sure we'll be heading towards places with a lot more force sensitive people. So at that point we'll have to start working on force powers. Yeah, there's a lab station, but I don't know if there's one in the other area. to put that purple lightsaber crystal and that other Quixie lightsaber crystal into my lightsaber.
Now, what do you order? I'll just guess.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
You beast raider.
To you.
This is something that belongs to the Dagon Kent. I want it to get
You?
back.
And just how do you intend to do that?
Lightsaber to the stomach usually works. First, I intend to cut you down in front of your men. After I kill them, I'll take it off your corpse.
Those words will be your last.
Are they? Are they really? That was easy. Get rid of this. Oh, and you got another open starport visa. Sweet. Hope we can use that to get the. Wait, can I trade that to the lady and give her a second open starport visa? I can give it to the other dude who was going to offer me like $2,000 or whatever. Yeah. I don't have enough lightsabers. If I get like a non-shorts lightsaber, I'll probably give it to her. Where did I pick up? It was it's better. Radiant Deathblade. Lower strength and constitution.
Are you satisfied with your payment for...
I'm not satisfied with my payment.
Then what... Done. Are you satisfied with your... You aren't? Then what... Done.
If we like sold the blade, we should be able to trade it out or installed the crystal or whatever. I'm assuming they considered that and made it so you can't. Best outfit. Let's see, where's your Jedi or a Raver? Why not both? We just need some. We're just holding that lightsaber.
Found the encrypted holodisks yet. I won't be able to get hold of my contact from the palace without it.
Got the hollow discs.
Great, go in there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you'd best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this. Come back when you're ready.
Let's go sell that other open visa. Yeah, just like randomly talk to Kreia and she's mentioning like, I guess if you're like dark or light enough from a certain point in the story, I'm a Sith Lord or whatever. Kind of went more like just before was the one where that's kind of between like the melee and the you know the pure like just the more Jedi power one. So that's what it was before the change. Like the one that's more power, more horsepower. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I've already hit the point, so. I'm already beyond that point, so no problem letting me know the trigger. Is there a... You don't have a workstation here? 15, got it. Makes more sense.
Nico, is it? And the Off-Worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Why are we getting this event again? That was weird.
Nico, is it? And that's a bold
Don't go near him. This game is buggy as hell. So what if you're like kind of a more of a gray Jedi at that point? Would we be able to prestige? Is there a gray Jedi prestige? It's clearly like, I mean, for me obviously since I went Sith, I went dark side, was like Sith options obviously. I'm assuming obviously if you're more of a Jedi, more of like a Jedi Master, that kind of stuff. Would there have been like a gray Jedi?
So, you're back. My offer still stands. 2,000 credits for an open starport visa.
Okay. Unfortunately. So would it just like take whatever side you're like higher on? Like if you're just like a little tad higher on the light side and instead of dark side you would turn to like a Jedi?
This is excellent news. I'll gladly pay you 2,000 credits for it.
Worth more than 2,000 credits.
It is worth more, indeed. The highest I can pay is 3,000 credits.
Here's your starport visa. Pleasure doing business with you.
No, the pleasure is all mine.
Sweet. Every time you go in range of this guy.
Nico, is it? That's a bold...
Yeah, this game has a lot of weird buggy stuff. Like when I was on Nar Shaddaa, like there's a lot of weird bugs with the bounty hunters. Like they're always like standing around in an area even after like either they've joined your party like the Wookiee did, or they're killed like Mira. She's still there, hanging out there. Same thing with those twin sons. And even the twin sons, like hanging out near like a door. If you try to talk to them, you go through the door. Like you don't even talk to them. You go through the door, and then they show up behind you, in front of their twins. It's like and they have a conversation, which is just weird. Ever try to stay in the gray? Yeah. Of course it does. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there'd be any way of like balancing out your force choices. Like anything you do would either there's some events that would definitely take you light side or dark side, whether you wanted to or not. So there's probably no way of avoiding changing your gauge one way or another. And of course, there's different like amounts that you would raise or lower the gauge. So even if you could get perfectly neutral again, which would probably be tricky to do, the game might just like automatically assume you're a Jedi. Yeah, they definitely did. But again, this could be a bug of like the series, the Xbox Series version of the game too. Because obviously the series version is slightly different because they have higher resolution models and I don't know about textures, but higher frame rate, that kind of stuff. So there's clearly a modified version of the game to make it run on the Series X. So that could have created some extra bugs. So it could be slightly more buggy than normal. Oh, probably. We're gonna let the world burn, though. Burn the world. I wonder if it's like the last game where like you basically go full dark side and right at the end you could just switch over to the light side just because. It's probably something like that. Where it's just like, alright, well, what was the point of like going dark all this time? It's like, oh yeah, now you're just good. It's like, alright then. Yeah, well, the thing you have to remember too, the PC version did come out after the Xbox version, so any kind of weird bugs that would have been in the Xbox original would have been kind of fixed for the PC release. So, that's understandable. So that could have been one of those weird things they just like caught afterwards and was like, oh, let's fix this. But, yeah, short of popping this game into my OG Xbox and playing it that way, hard to tell if it's an issue with with this version of the game or it's just the native issue with the game on the console.
So you still intend to, like I was saying though. Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
And he's dead.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
At my ways, Master Kavar.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. I have my ways as well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend.
Well, no, I was cast out of the Jedi Order.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. There's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me.
Yeah, you got too few men to fight two Jedi.
Casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What? What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of her! I won't let Kavar escape!
For the sake of subtlety, I suggest we avoid using grenades and any other weapons that may injure civilians in this battle.
Whatever.
Stop the fighting! Stop! Sergeant, take care of the witnesses. I'm sorry we had to do that.
I was curious you ordered your men to attack me when I have done favors for Vaklu. Oh dear, you interrupt my meeting with Kavar. You cost me my chance to kill him.
Appearances have to be maintained, and I'm afraid we don't have much time. You've helped out General Vaklu, and he understands how to show gratitude. We have allies.
Killing these civilians.
Terrible allies. They want you dead. However, the General believes you could ultimately be an even greater ally. But we have to maintain appearances. Do you understand?
Don't patronize me, of course I understand.
I meant no offense. I am sorry.
Why doesn't General want an alliance with me?
You helped Ander with something that has been a serious problem for us. The General believes you have already been a more faithful ally than our current ones. I assume you want to know more about our ally. There is little we know about him. Or her, even. It's a Sith Lord. No idea of the name. Frankly, we had no idea who we were dealing with at first. And by the time we did, it was too late.
Why tell me this?
The General believes we can make a new alliance that will be in both of our interests. Vaklu wants to control all of Onderon, and perhaps more down the road. The Republic's time is nearly over, and strong men like him will rule the age to come. You have shown that you are strong too, and he feels it inevitable that you become a force to be reckoned with. We'd like to ask your assistance in dealing with our ally, the Sith Lord. We have much to offer in return.
Tell me more of this deal.
Eventually, we will attack Queen Talia's palace. Iziz is an ancient city filled with artifacts from our darker past. Some of those might be especially useful.
Artifacts.
Besides, the Sith Lord wants you dead, and an enemy of our enemy.
What if I choose to side with Queen Talia?
The Queen has lashed her future to an ailing Republic. When the Republic falls, she will bring Onderon with her. But Vaklu wants Onderon to be independent and strong, and ultimately being in his good graces would be more advantageous to you. You must make a choice. Will you support us or the Queen?
Vaklu is a political animal, but he has never backed out of a deal. The Sith must have changed their arrangement substantially for him to consider betraying them. You can trust his offer. He's far more capable than Queen Talia is. I think allying with him is the best course.
Since no duplicity in the offer as well.
Credibility is important in Onderon politics. If he betrayed you and betrayed the Sith, his reign would be a short one.
I'll work with General Vaklu.
Excellent. You won't regret this decision. We will contact you. Like I told you, the men outside will try to kill you. We will talk later.
They will try, but they will fail. As so many have.
Did something just happen?
Okay there, Nico.
I'll tell Dagon Gent to get out of Isis fast. They'll figure out his connection to all this soon enough. Good luck.
You're lucky you're still alive. It's a lot of dudes. A lot of dead dudes. Dark Jedi robe. Gonna keep this one. I know, right? It's great just having this big AoE like death zone, or what the hell it's called there. And Force Lightning just wrecks everything. Force Insanity just to like stop them from attacking you.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Why is she shooting at me? All the other soldiers have been.
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
It's broad daylight. They were wearing uniforms.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with Command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ. There has been a serious accident here. You know what to do. Let's do it! Get him!
Who wants to die first?
So satisfying. Anybody else want to try me?
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
What is it?
Got this blur.
Be quiet, children. Hush. Everything will be all right.
Children. There's only one child. What happened to the other child? Or is there a bunch of blood everywhere? Is there poison grenades instead of a turret? Makes no sense.
Those damn turrets are going crazy. Those damn turrets are going crazy.
I noticed your incident just now. I'm afraid I have nothing more to say. Good luck in your travels.
Those damn turrets are going crazy.
Those damn turrets are going crazy.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Oh, we're supposed to get to the dude in Hellas. So just contact us at some point. If there's anything worth buying over here. Shark is probably pretty good to have for the droid. Especially since it's fully upgradable. Doesn't have a lot of damage off the top, but that knockdown. Screw it.
You again? You don't need to see me if you want to leave the city. Once you get to the starport, you're done with the bureaucracy.
Take the shuttle back to Duxon. sure the song totally won't get muted.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken
Yeah, you won't be in the party anymore, bye.
and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
Clan Ordo enough for you.
Mandalore leads all of the Mandalorian people, not just a single clan. In order to revive our people, the clans must be reassembled under me.
Where are the other clans?
They could be anywhere. You seem a magnet for trouble. Mandalorians are too. I have a feeling that if we travel together, it would work to our mutual advantage. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Welcome back. This one's 2 to 24 versus I think I just picked up. This is 1 to 10, but of course this one's upgradable. The other one isn't. Save. Maybe I should. What should I get? Precise shot, maybe. Alright, what was the lab station? Where's the workbench? Right there. Gotta change my lightsaber to have the purple crystal. And upgrade his weapon. Sweet. This seems to be the best one. Purple, let's see what we get. Best color. Who needs red? We got purple.
I don't think you'll be able to return to Isis anytime soon. General Vaklu has a great deal of power. Even a Jedi couldn't defeat an entire army alone.
I beg to differ. Force lightning, boom! Where'd they all go? Where'd everybody go? I thought there was enemies here a second ago. Guess not. Must have been my imaginations.
Our training honed us. The galaxy will fear us once more.
Oh, horsepower doesn't even budge. Alright. Must have blinked.
Ready to head back to your ship? Give the word and I'll take you there. Follow me.
Yeah, Force Lightning is a little overpowered. Great.
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you. Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head. Well, whatever you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
Ah, HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generation...
Who's literally here when you first showed up?
Query. What is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe this ship has been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
Oh, HK-47.
My life for yours.
Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
You stop asking that.
Statement. Master, assassination is my primary function. It is only expected that when you speak to me, it is to give me the order to kill. Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
Found the computer tampered with. Any idea where it was locked?
Query. Indeed, I was unaware that the Navicomputer was locked.
Yes, it's voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
You can mimic languages, right? Can you unlock it?
Statement. I suppose so, Master, but I would need to know who voice locked it. And regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class.
You know, was captured by Goto. How were you able to find Goto's yacht? He's stuck into Voga's droid warehouse to steal the codes. And having to do the closed captioning for the droid. So who's transmitting the codes into Goto's yacht? The droid's interesting. Yeah, man, I'll be going now.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
Yes, I need some answers.
Then ask, and I will do my best to answer.
Why do we have that psychotic Wookiee on board?
The beast is a lesson in strength. Learn that lesson, then you will understand.
Be able to see what that animal can teach me.
Because he is life at its most primitive. And he represents what happens when civilization comes to primates. The illusion that we are something more than our instincts.
What lesson is to be learned from that?
The beast's strength is prodigious, and you can learn much from it.
I know, right?
Draw upon it. His life can be a beacon in the dark places of the galaxy where there is no life.
How am I to learn that lesson?
Speak with him. Discern his nature. Perhaps then it will become clear.
Go to. How many cameras does this place have? All of them.
Care to explain why we have that psychotic Wookiee with us?
Yeah, I was asking that the creator. You can always use that animal to drop more blaster fire.
All right, but this won't end well. Trust me.
Let's see if we can get to like the polar region again, but I guess not.
Something up?
There's any point coming back here for anything. Oh, this airlock is like wide open. Hope this thing doesn't vent. This whole place is screwed. This is good, I guess, for playing as the other side. Completely optional. I'm sure a small hole like this massive thing will totally be enough to stop, you know, the airflow. Never did this bonus mission. So many quests are like obviously like blacked out at this point, even though they're always here. No point going here. I might want to go back to the other Nar Shaddaa because they had some Mandalorians there. So maybe if I bring Mandalore. Go in here. Clearly not. The door's closed. Nothing here though. What kind of storage room has nothing to steal? The worst kind.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk. There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
Integrated the ability to repair other droids in the party.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. That wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
We're never going to use them again.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
It's a compliment about her, not an insult.
I don't need compliments from a murderer.
Maybe that's what it
I
looks
guess
like
doesn't need compliments
to
from
you,
me.
but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us
Yeah.
too lightly. We wanted to face the full
Likes to
force
speak
of their
very
army.
lightly.
We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
We leave past the past and get back to work.
Fine by me.
Alright, let's go see those Mandalorians with Mandalore. These Mandalorians didn't seem to have anything for us before, but now Mandalore in our party, maybe they'll say something or do something. Curious to see if all the other bounty hunters are still here too. Wasn't Mandalore like more dark side before? Now he's like more light side. he went a lot more gray all of a sudden. I swear he was at least red. Oh, Mira's still alive. Bounty hunters are still hanging around, even though, you know, they're dead. Bloody zombies. Wookiee's gone though. I think. Usually hangs out here, doesn't he? No, he's still there. Never mind. Wrong corner. You know, I could literally have him out in my party. He's got a twin brother. There's two Hanhars. Which one's the real one? And of course the sister is who he murdered. Here was the docks, the entertainment promenade that had the no. Other one. There's a whole thing with that champion zone too. To see if I can get the champion to come out for the Pazak. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing on the Xbox Series X. So there might be some, like, because for any Xbox games on the Series X, you're not playing off the disc directly. You're basically downloading like kind of a package that has upscaled assets and stuff like that. So there might have been some additional like bugs that happened because of that. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is just an issue with that version versus, you know, the original version, right?
Another Mandalorian. You're welcome to join us. Our clan has traveled here in search of work, and if we find a working arrangement, then I'm sure you could be included in.
I'm not here for any mercenary work. I'm here to return your clan to Duxon, where I am restoring our people to their former glory.
Mandalore? But after Revan defeated Mandalore, no new one was chosen.
I intend to rectify that error.
I have no doubt that you believe that you are Mandalore. But look at the situation we are in now. Anyone could buy a helmet from a swoop track and make such a claim. And the last time Mandalore traveled in the company of non-Mandalorians, we were pledged to Exar Kun.
For being out of work, mercenary to returning to the glory of Mandalorians.
Indeed, this life is not pleasing to me. Nor is it pleasing to the others of my clan. We long to prove ourselves in battle once again. I heard rumors from Isis about Mandalorian sightings on Duxon. So perhaps there is truth to what you say. Very well, Mandalore. My clan will follow you and make
Yeah, it could be.
so that another clan might be added to the strength of your army. Excuse us. We must gather the rest of our clan and deliver them the news.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there was there like a whatever the Xbox versions of Greatest Hits thing. So it might have been. I think this one here I have like the, you know, black box version or whatever. So yeah, maybe there was a Platinum Hits or whatever the hell they call them. That could have changed some stuff. But either way, I don't think that would affect which version gets played on the Series S or the Series X. 'Cause it would just download whatever version, right? It doesn't matter which version you're using. You're popping on your Xbox. So more likely it was some bugs introduced with this, you know, the Series X version, more so than anything. At least there hasn't been any game-breaking bugs. I mean, we did have that one crash at that one point, but other than that, Just been like kind of weird, like weird bugs. Like dudes repeating like the same dialogue when you walk by, or you know, these guys being stuck outside there. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, how much testing did they really do for this game before they released it? Right? They probably just put it out and like, all right, that's good enough. There's no game-breaking bugs. If it was like an actual Microsoft, well, I mean, technically BioWare is Microsoft now, but if it was, if you know, it was like a Halo game or something like that, I could see that being patched. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm sure like their testing probably involved people just playing through the game. It's like, alright, you got to the end of the game, good enough. Ship it. And that was it. Like, how many original Xbox games are compatible with like the newer Xboxes, right? There's not many. It's like a couple dozen at the most. Mostly first-party stuff. LucasArts, yeah. I mean, some of them might have been like, you know, the ones that were backwards compatible, maybe they were like games where Microsoft was either intending or eventually did by the studios, right? It's like, you know, the Elder Scrolls stuff was playable on it. Microsoft owns the company now, right? Took a long time, but they eventually owned the company. Jedi Academy? Yeah. Alright, let's see, Korriban or Dantooine? Korriban for last. We'll do that though. Good time to take a quick break. So let me pause the timer here for a minute and grab some food, and we'll head over to Dantooine. So, be back in a few minutes.